Hi, so thank you very much for tuning in. I really want to make this video to say thank you for my first 10 subscribers on this channel. It's just it is a great milestone. It's in the context of YouTube, it does not sound too much, but the first 10 is quite an important step for this channel. Um, if you came recently, you will not know that this channel was already created like nearly 10 years ago. It was created in December 2015, and it started with a few songs that I produced in Ableton that were really not very well mastered. I mean, I like the musical ideas and the process of making the songs, but the finishing and mastering was a very tedious job, and yeah, I think, over-engineered the endings. I tried to mix too much. I tried to make too many side chaining, frequency adjustments, everything. And these songs are not perfectly mixed and mastered. And this is one of the great advantages of these new AI tools to just be able to finish songs much faster. Yeah. So I started it a few years ago, then stopped uploading songs. I have a lot of unfinished projects in Ableton, which I never really tried to bring to this to this state of publishing them, at least to YouTube. Uploaded a few piano songs, and now, since a few months, I'm really digging very deep into this UDIO, or let's say AI tools for music production world. And yeah, I created a few hundred clips, and not complete songs, but a few hundred generations by now. And yeah, this process is very creatively, very fulfilling for me, kind of. There's a lot of pros and cons against all of the AI tools for creative purposes, but I will come back to why I try to use these tools and why I really enjoy it. But first, yeah, on this YouTube channel, it kind of skyrocketed for this very low-level YouTube channel. It kind of skyrocketed with uploading the first videos which were produced with UDIO. So I started with this Midnight Swim song, which is now at 300 views, kind of, and tried to be quite consistent with uploading. Funnily, We Rise, We Fall is one of the songs where I thought it might be quite nice to listen to, but it did not go over 100 by now, which is probably part of the thumbnail because it's not in this kind of context with this neon yellow thumbnails that I tried to use recently. It's just more black and white. But yeah, it's not such a bad song, but did not get so much traction like some other songs. But yeah, thank you very much really for listening to any of these songs, for checking out this channel and supporting this journey. It's really a journey through different phases. I mean, I've been a musician all my life, but not professionally. But music was always, since I was 6 years old, like 30 years ago, a big part of my life. But yeah, the creative journey using these AI tools is completely different than what I'm used to playing classical instruments and also doing classical productions. But I really dig it. I like it. So, um, yeah, let's maybe talk a little bit about why generating or why using AI for music production is maybe a good idea. Of course, there's ethical questions and everything, and it's not the most neutral answer to ask ChatGPT, but just to have a little context, what does ChatGPT suggest why AI or the use of AI is a great way to enhance music production, idea generation. Yeah, this is something, yeah, that AI can generate unique melodies and harmonies and rhythms. And that's really true. Like when human beings try to produce music, they always stick to very well-known patterns, like the kick drum and hi-hat snare construction is very, very basic and very yeah, it's very stable in a lot of different genres of electronic music, especially house music with four to the floor. It's very stable, and AI is sometimes very surprising what it comes up with. It doesn't have these strict boundaries and like from one genre to another, this kind of strict differentiations. And yeah, so for idea generation, it's really a great tool, and also for exploring or especially mixing genres. Like what my ideal song would be is more like um, a mixture of house and other elements that come to it, like maybe some classical jazz influences go into house music, or some like spoken lyrics, like more on the hip hop rap side, that go into making a danceable, really nice song. And these kind of mixtures are sometimes working with these AI tools like UDIO, which I mainly use. Of course, there's also other tools. Um, but sometimes they really fail. Sometimes you get something completely different than what you expect, and that's kind of the of this funny nature of going this route, trying to make songs with artificial intelligence also, and not just with strict DAWs and strict build-ups that are always what you expect them to be. Time efficiency is a very big part why I switched to using Udio more than Ableton, for example. Ableton is one of my favorite music generation tools ever. I feel quite happy using it. It opens endless possibilities, but on the other side, it has too much possibilities, and it's very, very hard to finish songs. And especially the finishing part, don't underestimate finishing creative projects. Like all projects where there's not a very strict endpoint, it's very tough to find this point where I say, okay, this is good to release. This is good to show to other people. And in Ableton, I have some projects. I don't have anything open now, but projects with hundreds of lines, with a lot of creative ideas, or musical ideas at least, that are never really further worked on. And this is sometimes a pity for some ideas. They just never make it to the next step. And with AI, you get to finish product very, very easily, a finished song. And it's kind of okay to show to people. It's kind of okay to upload to YouTube, to be good enough for people not to be super boring or super like very raw. It's quite a polished product. Also, the mastering, mixing is working quite well, not perfectly, especially with earlier algorithms. It was far more muddy and not so separated for the different instruments and also the different positions in the room. But nowadays it gets better and better, like every few months, and it will be better from update to update to get songs that have radio or club quality very easily. Still, I would prefer to adjust a little bit more, but at least it's easy to share something, which is not so easy in Ableton. In Ableton, you have to commit to a project. You have to commit to a song and put hours inside, and then maybe end up with the product that you want to show. But here, yeah, time efficiency. Here it says, yeah, for mastering, mixing, very, very fast with, especially with these full song generators, but also with some specialized tools, like also in Logic, you have some AI tools to finish songs, to master them, to sound very polished. And yeah, this makes life much easier, especially for not professionals that don't have the perfect equipment and the perfect ear for mastering. So AI can make a product that is good enough. Good enough is the point for most of these songs. Fast prototyping. AI can quickly create demos and musical ideas. Yeah, for me it's a different way around. Actually, I have a lot of musical ideas which I don't finish, which I procrastinate or put away. And with the AI, it's very fast to come from the idea to something that is possible to show, which is my main point. Personalized music, adaptive music systems. AI can help create personalized music experiences, something for listeners very important. Maybe in the future we have much more algorithms and much less playlists that are curated by human beings. And also maybe in the future you can ask for songs that you want to hear and just get the lyrics and songs that you want. But for now, you still need producers or curators, people that put everything together and yeah, kind of think which songs are filter out which songs are possible to further elaborate on, which songs are maybe interesting for people and which aren't. Interactive composition is also not one of the reasons why I like AI song generations. Music for non-musicians, that's probably a big point, that the barrier for entry is much lower now. And with the right use of tools, you can come up with a finished song much easier. I think there's already a lot of people that try to make music online. But yeah, with UDIO, it's very easy to come from like a stupid idea or like a meme to a finished song in minutes, like rough drafts in a minute. And yeah, this opens a lot of possibilities for people. Maybe to see on this part, the songs that take more time, that are more polished, I feel much more connected to. Yeah, of course, I invest more creative energy. I don't prompt like, give me a song with this meme text line, but normally I try to prompt and try to go in different directions, and especially with the older models, with the half-minute model, where you only got like half a minute of a song produced, and then the next half minute, there were so many separations and possibilities to go. It felt like a very big creative process to go through there. Now, with the longer algorithms that make complete songs with over 2 minutes, I think Suno even goes further. It's much easier to have finished songs, but when you listen to songs, you think like, I would not make this choice. I would not build it up like that. I would not make this song construction. But yeah, but on the other side, it feels much more coherent. The song just feels much more natural. So it's good to have longer algorithms, especially for non-musicians. Cost efficiency, of course, you don't need professional sound engineers. Like when I started this channel 8, 9 years ago, I tried to make music with a friend, and then yeah, we went to some sound engineers, and they said like, you have to pay hundreds or thousands of euros to finish this song, to master it, and to make it available for other people. And yeah, here, no, with AI, you don't have to have a lot of special engineers. Of course, you can get 5 to 10% more out of the finished product if you still try to use something, but yeah, it's not necessary, I would say. Simplified licensing. What is this? AI can generate royalty-free music, offering affordable alternative to purchasing expensive music licenses. Okay, of course. So if you want to use music for making videos or something, yeah, of course you could, or making commercials, you can much more easily generate them now, and you have less need for a professional composer, which is also not creatively good for humankind if the direction goes more into not enforcing people to be creative and to make unique new songs. I don't know where the story goes in 10 years, 20 years, but the music business definitely changes like other businesses change because of AI. Background music is very easy, of course, to prompt and to generate. And recreating lost music styles. Yeah, I think you can mix up more. Like, I also tried to look into public domain songs from 1913, 14, 15 or later. Yeah, like let's say nearly 100 or nearly 100 years ago. It must be later. And yeah, you can recreate music styles from there, like that are just on vinyl and which are not easy to recreate with today's instruments or tools. But AI, yeah, could do a lot of cross fusions between different music styles and yeah, different genres again. Data insights, audience engagement. Okay, these are tools, but not for production of music. Accessibility, inclusivity, of course. Like if you don't have ease of use with Ableton, if you have some problems with your ears or also some physical limitations, it's not so easy to use these tools. But with AI tools, you just have to prompt well, and you can come to a product. So yeah, it's more inclusive. It comes back a little bit also to the barrier of entry. More inclusive also for people with disabilities to make complete music creations. Global collaboration. AI-powered platforms make it easier for musicians to collaborate. Maybe, I don't know. Huh. Sharing ideas. Yeah, on UDIO. Here on UDIO, you can also, you have the chance to browse through different songs and build up on different songs, which is also very interesting and very nice. Yeah. So maybe collaborating here and also remixing is much easier than with traditional tools. Yeah, maybe to come back to saying thank you, I want to come back to my analytics and say thank you for my currently 13 subscribers, I think. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you every future subscriber, and I don't know where the story of this channel goes, if I stick to audio and AI generation, or if I go back to just playing piano or trying to remix things in Ableton. My ideal thing would be to have remixes, like use AI and use traditional tools and instruments to make fusion songs, to fuse that together. But yeah, that's much more time consuming, and for now I try to upload like mostly raw audio songs, but I will see where the whole musical journey goes. And I would like to show like some fusions. I have some ideas already. But yeah, procrastinating because of the much easier availability of sharing these songs. So my main finished folder, I have around 20 songs now. And yeah, I will part for part upload them. Some of my favorites. I might try to polish further, like in Ableton and Logic. Like One Life is Not Enough is one of my favorite songs. But yeah, it was generated with an older algorithm and did not sound very clear compared to some of the newer songs. And yeah, I tried to polish this further. And also, yeah, not every story has a happy ending is also one of my favorites, which will probably need a little bit more till I upload this one. Because this one I would like to finish like 2% more, 5% more to have it kind of working. Um, yeah, yeah. Let's not spoil this video too much. Thanks. I hope I shared some ideas. I know all the ethical questions with AI generation is a very big topic. Like, where did these algorithms learn something? Is it different than a human being that hears something and learns from it and reuses it? How will the journey go for musicians and artists in the future? There's a lot of ethical debates around AI, and I can completely understand it. For me, it's just a massive, impressive tool for now, which I want to dig into, and the outputs that I get are kind of nice to share, so I don't want to hold them back because just I think yeah, and some of them feel really like my songs because I put a lot of time and effort into the lyrics, into the song construction, into different ways to go with the song. So yeah, so I want to share them at least. To offer for people to listen for free and to have fun with them. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you again in the future. Bye.